In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys, well, it's going to be a 2-in-1 video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys the rebounding takeover that you need, which I think is a very underrated takeover. And that is the See the Future takeover, the See the Future rebounding takeover. You guys are going to see how overpowered it is, how good it is to have on a build. And also the second thing about this video is I'm going to show you guys how to be a very good rebounder. You guys have seen me every single time. I'm always having high rebounds on all my builds. Doesn't matter if it's a point guard, shooting guard, power forward, small forward, center. Now I am on my 6'11" small forward on this game, which is one of my favorite rebounding builds. And you guys will see in this game, right? Again, it's going to be two things. You guys will see the rebounding aspect and also my tip on how to become rebounder, which is very simple. It's a very logical thing. It's like, duh, but it makes sense. A lot of players don't do this, and that's why they don't get as many rebounds as me. But we're going to start off the game anyway. Just my guy just, running. That's not part of the video. But you guys will see from now on exactly the point I'm trying to make. I'm also going to show you the difference between the single See the Future takeover and the double See the Future takeover. As you guys can see right there, this is just me in general going for rebound, okay? So the biggest tip and trick for getting the most rebound on basically every single time is every time the shot goes up, as you guys can see right there, whether it's a make or a miss, you need to be in the paint, bro. It doesn't matter if it looks like the guy's gonna make it, this guy's gonna miss it. Look, right here, I'm always in the paint. Doesn't matter, like, even if it looks like the guy's gonna make the shot, I don't care. And you guys will see, sooner enough, I'm gonna get my single takeover, which I got right here. As you guys will see the difference. See how late the timing is? You guys will see how different it is later on in the video as well. See how late that timing is? It will still come up. This is a single See the Future takeover. As you guys can see, I still ended up getting the rebound anyway. But you guys will see once I get the double, once we get team takeover, right, which gives me the double. See, there's a slight delay to the timing of it, but if you're always in the paint, you'll be able to see every single thing where it's at. But once again, this is the tip for you guys to become the best rebounders in the game, right? To be a snag god. Right here, I didn't even wait for his shot meter to be full. I don't care if he makes or not. Look, I went straight to the paint, bro. Now, whether I had my takeover or not there, I would have got it in the first place. So that had nothing to do with me making a bucket. As you can see right here, the shooting guard, look at my player's motion. As soon as the guy went for the shot, I'm in that paint, bro. I am running. This is literally, I don't go on fast breaks. I don't run back on defense. I'm always going for the rebound. Now, I'm also going to show you guys I don't always get the rebound, but this is the risk you have to take sometimes, bro. Look, right here, the center, I don't even, look at my player's motion. Look at my guy's motion, bro. I don't even care if he makes the shot. Now, sometimes if you're playing with good players, they are going to make a lot of their shots, but they're not always going to make it. And now right here, you guys will see how important that takeover is. So I was going for the rebound. I'm getting boxed out. Then I can see on the floor to the right that, oh, the rebound is going to go there. So I just backed away from the both centers, or both my matchups, or both players, whatever, and I went back to get it. And this is why, in my opinion, this takeover is also better than the box out wall, because you guys will see later in the video, right? Sometimes you can box out someone. See, even if I worm this guy right here, right? Even with box out wall, for example, the rebound is still jumping all the way to the right-hand side. Plus, the box out wall animation takes a while anyway. So, for me, I know a lot of centers love to use box out wall, but if you haven't used See the Future takeover, honestly, it is so good. And the double version is actually way better than the single version. But again, this is just me showing you guys, like I mentioned, it's going to be a 2-in-1 video. Look at my player's motion every time someone shoots the ball, right? And look, right there, I got the rebound, but I don't always get this rebound. And you guys will see at the end of the game how many rebounds I got, plus how many offensive rebounds I got as well. And this is why also on this build, having a higher vertical, plus my height is helping. Look at my matchup standing outside. As soon as I can see this shot is going to go up, I'm in that paint, bro. I'm literally running every time. I don't go on a break. I don't know what a fast break is. Fast break does not exist in my universe, bro. Look at my teammates. They can go on a fast break. Look at the power forward. He's already out on the fast break, brother. He's supposed to be out there going for rebounds, but I don't care, right? He can do that. See, again, see the center right here. He wormed me, right? This is why a box out wall is not always the best. You guys will see, he wormed me, but the ball is going to go behind the both of us. So, say for example, he had the See the Future takeover, he would be able to see this, and he wouldn't even bother with the worm animation, right? So, this is what I'm trying to say to you. Being able to worm someone isn't always necessarily the best thing to do. But once again, another tip for rebound. Look at both my matchup and this guy contesting this guy. And look at my player's motion. As soon as the shot is in the air, bro, I'm in that paint. And it's way harder for the center to box me out because I'm not his matchup. This is why you centers go, I'm going to box you out. You can't box me out because you have your matchup to worry about. As you can see, it's just me and the 6'9" in the paint, bro. And this is like as tall as you're going to get when it comes to making a small forward build. Like maybe a 6'10", but my 6'11" is just way too tall. It's just way, like, it's literally, it's a mismatch. And now look again, even when I go for the rebound, I always make sure my matchup cannot contest the shot. So this guy went for a contact dunk right here. So I'm making sure my guy doesn't get in his way, but also trying to get the rebound at the same time. Of course, I did not get that, right? And I'm trying to show you guys, you're not always gonna get the rebound, but this is literally halftime. I'm already on 12 rebounds, bro. I'm already on 12 rebounds. That center's out of the game, bro. He's like, hell no. I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't know how I'm not touching a rebound. As you guys can see, my center only has 5 rebounds. And you guys will see towards the end of the game. And I've mentioned this in previous videos as well. This build, I out-rebound every single player. Now, see how much easier it makes my life being a good rebounder? Because I'm always going for board. Having this takeover just allows me to see where it is. Now, this is still with the single takeover, right? There's a slight delay to it, but for someone like me that's always going for rebounds, it allows me to see exactly where it is. Now, you guys will see once the double takeover comes on with this Series of the Future, you guys will see how instant the animation is. But once again, going for rebound, whether it's a make or a miss, I'm always there, bro. I don't know what a fast break is on this build. As you guys can see, again, he shot the ball. Look how late it took for the markers to come on the ground. But now I know where it is, right? So I don't need to move. I don't need to go left. I don't need to guess anything. This is why it's so good to have this. Now, I'm already a good rebounder on this build anyway. I don't need this takeover to be a good rebounder on the build. But having this takeover definitely will improve your rebounding by at least maybe 3 or 4 extra rebounds per game. Because, again, right here, see, your boy is always going for the rebound. It does not matter. So now, you guys will see why having the takeover helps. Because this guy's going to end up airballing this shot, right? See? And there's no way I could have known that. This is why having that rebound takeover really helps, because if I had the takeover there, I would be able to easily see it and really just chase it down and get that board. Again, this guy went up for the shot. Now, look how instant that is. Look how far the ball is. This is the team takeover, by the way, as you guys can see on the floor. Look how quickly the ball is. I know where the ball is going to go. My matchup doesn't. My matchup is still looking around like, huh, what's going on? And I just ran straight there. I literally just ran straight to where the rebound is. Again, see how quickly I can see it, right? This is with the double takeover. Look how instant on the left side of your screen. Now, I can't get this. This is way too far for me. So I can either run back in defense, or I can just tell my teammates it's going to be on the left side, because there's no way. I still went for the rebounder anyway, because I'm just me. But you guys will be able to see, look how instant these takeovers are. Now, right here, he shot the ball. I didn't see anything on the ground. This is why my player didn't even bother jumping, because it just helps me out. Because I'm like, you know what? He's not going to make that shot, right? So I'm just going to get back in defense. There's no point. See that right here? I just turned around and I was out of there. So normally I'm always jumping. I'm always going for these boards. But it just helps. Now, this is even without takeover. And this is just experience playing rebound, being a rebounder for many, many years. You can kind of tell where the bounce of the ball is going to go. My center clearly can't, because he's on the left side. I went to the right side because I can tell from the bounce and where the shot angle was, it was going to go to the right side. And we ended up getting the possession back right there. But if he had a takeover, he would be able to see that stuff. But again, this is another thing I'm trying to tell you to you guys. Look at me. When it comes to, you know, being a top rebounder, whether it's center or not, look how, bro, as soon as the ball left his hands, wide open, by the way, I don't care if he's going to make this shot or not. Look at my player's movement. Look at my matchup. He's still kind of sleeping, right? Because a lot of small forwards, shooting guard builds, even sometimes power forward, they're not used to them having to box out, like literally. And now look at my matchup. No one's boxing me out, because the center has to worry about his matchup. Like, I literally just had a free lane to the paint. So you're going to give a 6'11" with an 85 vertical, silver rebound chaser, a free lane to the paint. Like, that is just ridiculous. So essentially, what my build also does is it stops a lot of guys that love to hunt for fast breaks. So look, as soon as the shot goes up, right, I don't know what fast break is. This is why I get so many rebounds on my build. Bearing in mind, I am not even a center, right? A lot of people expect centers to get this board, but I don't expect the center to do anything, bro. Like, I'm always chasing every single thing down. And you guys will see, this will be a consistent thing throughout the whole game. Right here, this guy tried to, you know, I just had to swat this guy out. You know, again, not part of the video, but listen, you can't just come in against a 6'11", go for some weak layup, bro. But right here, you guys will see again, this is a full bar. My guy, look at my player's demeanor. Look at my player's stance. Okay, I'm ready to get this rebound. Now, people are going to make a lot of their shots sometimes when you're doing this. And some of you guys will be like, oh, why am I going for the rebound? But listen, if you ask Steph Curry, bro, how many shots he takes in a day, bro, this guy probably takes thousands of shots just to make 8 threes in an NBA game, bro. It's the same thing with this stuff. You just have to keep going for the rebound. Right here, wide open. I don't know why my center's trying to set a screen, but I can tell it was wide open. He shot the ball. Look at my player's demeanor, bro. I am going for board every single time. Every single time. Now, I'm going to show you guys. Look, I don't always get it. See, I didn't get it that time, right? But it's just that it's a game of numbers. If you keep going for it, see, right here, my guard shot the ball. Some randoms, by the way. I don't know any of these guys. He shot the ball. Look at my guy, bro. I am, look at my player, bro. I am running down that paint, and this is where the height comes into play as well. See, I am 6'11". Even though I've only got a silver rebound chaser, 85 offensive board, I'm still able to out-rebound these guys. This guy, again, another wide open. Look at my player's demeanor, bro. Look at my guy, bro. I don't care about these guys, bro. I'm going for the rebound again. Now, I didn't get it the second time around, and I'm always trying to tell you guys, you're not always going to get the rebound. So it's not to say you're going to snag every board when you do this, but it's just to show you, look, right here, you have to time your run as well, because you don't want to leave your matchup wide open. So I'm always waiting for the end of the animation before turning around. Now, he ended up making that. I told you guys, it's not always going to pay off. But if he had missed that, because it was contested, that would have been my easy rebound. Right here, wide open again. The center has to go towards him, because he has to kind of contest him. Which basically means I'm going to have a bunch of midgets in the paint. That basically leaves a bunch of small guys with me in the paint. And they stand no chance, right? As long as the center is not in the paint, he's not there at all. Look, right here, another shot. Now, this is why you don't make this build at the center, bro. My center should be boxing out this guy. That's his damn job. I'm just there to come help and clean up. But he didn't box out. Now I have to try and box out this massive, heavy player, right? It's like, look at him, right? He just wormed me out of the way. This is the reason why I told you guys, this is not a center build. Because if you play center on this build, you're going to get cooked. Now, again, I contested this guy. Most players at this point, they're going to run for the break. They're going on the break. They've contested him. It's a good contest. Center get the board. But guess what? That's not me, bro. I am going for that rebound. Now, I don't always get it, but you guys will see at the end of the game why it always pays off. Right here, again, this guy shot the ball. I don't care how many guys looks like they're going to be in the paint. I don't care if I'm the small forward. I am going for board. Now, my matchup, again, he's 6'9", by the way, and he's jumping. But my guy is 6'11". This is why this build is so overpowered at the small forward as well. I am 6'11". I'm going to out-jump every other person that isn't your center on the team. And also, even if your center is in the paint, bearing in mind, I am running towards that. See, right here, he missed the shot. I was going to go into the paint. This is why having this rebounding takeover is also very overpowered, because I'm a good rebounder anyway, but it just helps because now I can just adjust my run because I saw where the ball was going to land, right? So this takeover is definitely going to help you because you're going to be able to see things a lot of players cannot see. Again, see where the ball is. I'm able to see every single bounce of the ball if they're going to go in or not. And your boy will just snag him, bro. But as you guys can see, we end up finishing the game with 23 rebounds, bro. I've got more, like 20, is that 20? That's 22 rebounds. I got more rebounds than my center and their center, okay? So, combined, by the way. And you guys will see by the end of the video, you guys will see I had 12 offensive rebounds. 12 offensive rebounds. My center only managed to get 11 rebounds combined. But yeah, again, I mentioned this in previous video. This is a pretty standard game for the 6'11". And having this takeover, I think I might actually keep it. Because I'm a good shooter. I don't need limitless takeoff. You know, I know, not limitless takeoff, but a limitless range. That is a very, very good badge to have, by the way, on your builds. But as you guys can see from the stats, 12 offensive rebounds, 22 rebounds on a small forward build. I know some of you guys are going to be like, yeah, I get 22 rebounds all the time. But you get 22 rebounds on your center build, bruh. This is not a center build. And I out-rebound centers on a consistent basis. Bearing in mind, I still have power forwards on the team. Both their matchup, they ended up just quitting, bruh. My center ended up leaving towards the end of the game because, again, he was just missing. He wasn't getting any rebound. He's like, bro, why am I here, bro? I was basically just doing his job. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's basically a 2-in-1 video showing you guys how overpowered the See the Future takeover is, but also more importantly, it's also showing you guys what you need to do to be a top rebounder. Now, you can do this. You don't have to be a center. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually easier when you're not the center, because if you're the center, you're facing another matchup that's got high rebounding, right? So he's gonna be boxing you out all the time. So whereas if you're a small forward, if you're a power forward, if you're a shooting guard, or even my point guard gets 10 rebounds a game easily now. You're going to have the least resistance because no one's going to box you out. A lot of your matchup are going to go on a break. They don't box out. They don't care about, you know, the second chance point. They want to go on a break and they expect their center to get the rebound every single time. So you're going to have to prove them wrong by out-rebounding their center, which is why it's very, if you have like a 70 rebounding, bro, get back on a break, bro. Only go for board when you're like 100% confident you're going to get it. But in my opinion, you should only have this play style if you have like at least an 85 offensive rebound and you're kind of tall. If you're tall, it's easier. You don't have to be tall. My 6'9" gets a lot of rebound. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If there's any questions you guys want to know, let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to answer it. But yeah, this rebounding takeover is overpowered, man, and I will catch you guys in the next video.